We are coming up. We are streaming on. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook. We are up on YouTube, and we are up on LinkedIn. Peace and good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend, good holiday for those of you who celebrate. This is Getting It Together. I am Shah, also go by Dragon's Pitchfork. And I'm testing streaming to 8 locations at once in preparation for some things I'm going to be doing with some of the projects I'm working on, including House of Fluid Reflections, Grayskull, and the project that's not a project that I'm working on that I'm not working on. We are going to trying to do this every day also as a consistency exercise. Yesterday was actually the first day I missed in, I think, 8 or 9 days. And I decided I'm probably going to keep missing Sundays. It felt good not to have to do something on a Sunday. We actually call Sundays Sacred Sunday around here because we make it a point to try not to overwork or do too much on Sundays and to spend more time together as a family unit. Pardon me. So let's get into to this because if you've been watching this, you know my goal is to be under 10 minutes. I missed this miserably the other day. I'm going to try and get that 10-minute mark today. So we'll start with the tip of the day. When things aren't working and you can't figure things out, step back, find new perspective, make changes or cut what you may feel isn't working, and what you know isn't working makes a difference. Don't be scared to cut things. Don't be scared to try new things. All right. Next up, trending on my Twitter feed today, because my Twitter feed is a little unique, probably. It's a little unique and geeky. Today, Balenciaga's trending, probably because Kim Kardashian hasn't denounced them over this child article thing. I haven't seen. I don't know too much about it. I won't get too caught up in it either. But apparently Balenciaga is the demon right now, and I can't confirm nor deny. But funny, right after them, some of the biggest villains are trending on my feed. We've got Joker, James Earl Jones, and someone who could be considered a villain, but also if you know her story, you know it's complicated and it's deeper than that. And that's Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. Not sure why Joker was trending. James Earl Jones had the whole Twitterverse scared that he was trending because maybe something had happened to him. Fortunately, no confirmations anything's happened to him. I'm not sure why he's trending yet, other than maybe there's a clip of the actual actor on set saying the Darth Vader lines in his voice, which sounds mousy, versus James Earl Jones saying the lines for Darth Vader. So that was kind of cool. Wanda, not sure why she's trending, except I saw a little controversial post and looks like just the cancel culture trolls jumping on somebody for possibly miswording something. I'm not even gonna add on to that. Spider-Man 4 was trending because somebody released photos of what were supposed to be the Vulture's wings from the original original Spider-Man series around 2000. Spider-Man 4 was supposed to feature the Vulture, I believe, and I forget who the actor was, but it was just kind of cool seeing the images of the wings. And whoever posted the photo also just happened to be on set that day. He wasn't even associated with the Spider-Man franchise, so a bunch of the comments are laughing about that. That's it for Twitter. Yesterday, again, like I said, it was Sacred Sunday, quiet morning. We had a power outage last night as we were cutting up some veggies to make cabbage stew, so that kind of shut down plans to do some editing last night. So today I'll be catch-up editing. Today also meeting with the co-founders of this project. That's not a project that I'm working on that I'm not working on. That's exciting because if you remember from last week, these meetings are more team building exercises than they are, hey, check boxes meetings. Although we will be touching on and getting onto a little business, the most important thing for us is to build cohesiveness as a unit and as a team, better understand each other's backgrounds and abilities and talents and passions, so that we make sure that we really build this around us instead of build this around chasing a dollar. So I'm excited about that. What else do I have today? I'll be doing some writing on the concept of the service. I'm thinking about doing the creativity wellness coach or creative wellness coach or creative coach. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I I think I've got a pretty solid write up. Took a lot of notes yesterday morning and the day before, and I'm gonna organize those well and run them by a few people whose opinions and thoughts I trust, just to kind of get them to kick the tires a little bit, fine tune it a little bit, and see what I can turn into a service on this. Is also another step where I might be talking to another professional to kind of really tighten it up before I get going with it. But I mean, I've been doing this for years and just didn't realize it's what I'm doing. I think it's time to figure out how to monetize that. So excited about that. Grayskull update. This one's on my brother Zoe. First one is on my brother Zoe. He's got a single that he was on. He's on a song on an album that came out Friday. A tight album from what I heard. Album actually has an intro by Vern Large, the Beat Merchant. If you know him, you know Zoe and Pitchfork. You know we had him on as a guest a few times early on in the year for our early episodes. He's actually our first guest, I'm pretty sure, and respect and love Vern. As a matter of fact, make sure you check out Vern's singles that he's dropped this year. You got Crowns and Kills featuring Octane and The Realness featuring John Connor. But Zoe's on this brother by the name of Black Mall's album by the name of Blaxploitation. And yeah, this album sounds like hip hop, hip hop. South Carolina has got some hip hop, and it's dope to hear. He's got a variety of different MCs. Zoe's on one song, Vern's on the intro, and it's a lot of dope hip hop on there. So be sure to check it out. Check out Zoe on there. I'm sure you'll appreciate it. He's actually on there by listed on there by his government too. I look for Kareem Muse on that project. Along with that, there are some other things going on, but I'll talk about those as they occur, instead of trying to bombard you with what's going on with the skulls. And a quick recap of yesterday's episode of Mental Maintenance. It was beautiful. I even sent part of it over the streams here, just to kind of give you guys a taste of how these Mental Maintenance episodes look from behind the scenes. Mental Maintenance is a Twitter space where we get together and provide a safe space for people to talk on Twitter. It's usually weekly, and yesterday we focused on autism, ADHD, and unmasking with our guests Homer Reed Jr. and Devin Gann from the marketing firm Creative Innova, and they really opened my eyes on a lot regarding related to autism and ADHD, especially adult diagnosed or undiagnosed adult autism and ADHD. Got a lot of research to do. We went so long and we had so much that we covered yesterday that we felt we need to extend that one more week. So we'll be doing it again next Sunday at the same time, 4:00 p.m. Next Sunday. I'm not sure what day of the week that is, what the numeric number is. So just check for us. It's been a beautiful conversation, and excuse me, I'm really looking forward to taking that further and learning more, because it's got me wondering a lot of things about myself, and I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot about myself as a result of these conversations. So join us if you can next week. This week I will be editing and finishing at least part one, if not the whole thing, for Configure's Grayskull episode. I'll probably break it down into parts like we've been doing. I didn't want to do it like that way, because it just takes so long to get one episode finished. But there are some other ideas I'm considering too. For example, maybe even taking a bite out of Felipe's Garage, their manual, and posting part of the episode for free, and then the rest of the episode putting that behind a paywall or something. Not sure. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to talk about too much else, because I think I'm close to my 10 minutes and I want to stick to my 10-minute time. I've got a minute and a half. Let's see what we can do in this minute and a half. Web3 Backstories episode 2 is actually scheduled. So completed something that I said I was going to do last week. We are going to record this Thursday. We're going live this Thursday, so you'll probably see some promo on that. That's going to be featuring myself and Yanni as she passes the torch to some of the new hosts of the series. And it's no longer NFT Backstories, it's Web3 Backstories. And I think we're going to spell it W3B Backstories. Keep it interesting and have fun with it. Anything else? Dear Dreamer, Dear Dreamer is Yanni's poetry piece, first poetry piece that we're dropping as a collaborative production. We did some video with it. I threw some, cutesy little audio sounds in the front and edited it up or whatever. But the poem, when she wrote the poem, it was after I was venting and talking about something related to work, and she took all of her experiences with understanding the work world through the lenses of so many others, and she put them into one of the most beautiful poetry pieces I've ever heard. And she's got a lot of those, an arsenal of those. So if you get a chance, check out Dear Dreamer. It's been posted to my TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. It'll go to YouTube soon, and it's on her TikTok. I believe it's going to her Instagram very soon as well. So check us out. Dear Dreamer. It was supposed to drop with American Cursive. Don't forget to check that out. They really go together. They're two partner pieces in my mind. American Cursive is the most recent single by Grayskull. It's on all streaming services, and it's on Bandcamp if you want to pay some bread to support us. Have a good Monday, and remember to have a good day on purpose. Peace, love, and yeah, that other stuff that